Alright, Dragon Brood, today's one of those days that I came across a deck that I had no idea what the hell it's doing, but it apparently had a winning record, so we're gonna showcase it here for you, and y'all are gonna see me stumble through it for the first time. But yeah, this is a deck that comes from Aramidv. I'm just calling it Space Station, 5-color Space Station. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff to talk about in this list. So starting at the top, it has Timeline color, which is interesting because this isn't an aggro deck of sorts, so I'm kind of curious what role this is playing in here. I'm sure we'll find out. It has Case of the Shattered Pact, which just makes sense because you're playing multiple colors. This lets you go search for basics, and then once you have 5 colors of things, you solve it, and then during your turn you can give something flying, double strike, and vigilance. So that makes sense. Cornucopia makes sense, and the fact that we have some stuff that's multicolor, so we'll get some extra life off of it. Marshall's Path Cruiser. Now this is where we start getting a little bit weird. Now this does let us search for a basic, which is nice, fills a role. And then later in the game, after we have all 5 colors, we can make this a 7, or I guess an 8/7, and be able to attack with it. It cruises for 5, which I don't know how often we'll actually do that, but it's interesting. Does play Leyline of Transformation. I'm not 100% sure what we're supposed to call with this. I guess we'll find out, but I don't know. Like, it was weird to even see this in the list. We do have Leyline of the Guild Pack, so this makes everything every color, and all your lands tap for each color and count for every basic. So that can let you trigger your Case of the Shattered Pact a lot easier. Quantum Riddler, this is just a good card, makes total sense. It's a 4/7, it gets us extra cards, lets us dig, love it. One Nova Hellkite, just because, I guess. Like, I don't know. This is wild. I don't know how any of these go together, but I bet these games are going to be awesome. An Infinite Guideline Station. Now, we played this once in the preseason during the streamer event and didn't really enjoy it. However, this has, I guess, the same number of ways to make your stuff multicolor or whatever, but when it enters, you get a tap 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each multicolor permanent you control. It does have Station. If you get it to 12, you get to attack, draw a card for each multicolored permanent you control. We do have Scion of the Spider, though, and this is where it gets interesting, right? Because if you can make a lot of different things with the Space Station, and let's say you have Leyline of Transformation, and I guess we call spiders, then now everything will have all the abilities from the Scions of the Spider. I think, I guess this is what we're trying to do. I have no idea. And then Anakal's a Vestige. We know this is good. Lets us put stuff into play, whatever. But then there's a Broodguard Elite. Now, this is just X green, put that many counters on it. Cool. When it leaves, you can put its counters on something else. So you can warp it in, say for 3, it dies. You put 2 counters on something else. No clue what role it plays here, but I'm sure we're going to find out. So yeah, this is a wild one. I'm sure some of y'all, this looks crazy obvious. For whatever reason, I'm just not seeing it. So this is why I take the hit so y'all don't have to. But at the end of the video, if y'all want to play this crazy thing and it works out, there'll be a link. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. Y'all know the drill. But also, you can save money. You probably don't want to buy this wild thing, but if you want to buy anything else, you'll get 5% off over at Tales of Adventure. It's toamagic.com. If you use my code DRAGON, it's DRAGN. And again, it'll save you 5% on everything over there. But alright, grab your favorite beverage, strap in, and let's go see what's going to happen with these games. Oh gosh. Like, we can't keep this, right? Like, this doesn't do... I mean... Yeah, we have to mulligan. As much as I would like to have those other cards, I just don't think we can. Alright, keep this. We can put Multiversal Passage back. Play the Leyline. Play Starting Town. Okay. This looks like a promising start. But honestly, I don't even know what we need to mulligan to or anything with this type of deck. It's a wild, wild time. Let's get... I don't think it matters right now while we have the Leyline, but still. Maybe I should have got something else because I already had a forest. They could bounce our Leyline of the Guild Pack. I mean, that wouldn't be crazy. Here's something you can counter. No? Alright. Cool. Gonna draw a card. Nope, they want to bounce a Flood Maw. Give us a 1/1. That 1/1's about to get some abilities, bruh. Oh, no, it's not, because you're going to make me bounce that. How sad. Oh, wait, you're bouncing that? Okay. So we just put this on either red or black. And then just play this again. Sure, I guess. Gain a bunch of life. Alright. Oh, you know what? They're probably also playing, what's it called? The Big Leviathan and all that, if I were guessing. So let's go, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I play this, then I have 4. Sure. Play this. And feel free to counter it. No, gifted me a card even. Sure. They seem really afraid of that for some reason. Maybe they know something we don't. I get to cast a spell, but I don't get to gain any life off of it. It's kind of sad, actually. Because it's colorless. This is interesting. I could just turn it into a creature now. But then it loses all its abilities. I wonder what happens. I'm just going to do it. Because I just want to know. I'm sure it just turns back into an artifact, right? Nope. We get to keep it as a 7/8. That's awesome. Or an 8/7. We just don't get to search. I guess because it becomes something else. It just stays what it is. That's actually kind of cool. We've learned things. So this is just mono blue control. All right. I don't know, man. I don't even. This is so weird. We won a game, but I don't feel like we did anything. Like, we had all the stuff, and we got a whole bunch of mana. But then we just have this big, dumb 8/7, and the opponent's like, all right, I guess that's it, since you got the Case of the Shattered Pact or whatever. Like, I mean, a win's a win. We take it, we chalk it up, but I don't even know what we did here. Truthfully. Yeah, I'm going to apologize up front. I'm going to keep this, because these early games, I don't think I'm going to have any clue what's going on. Just letting y'all know. I'm assuming the opponent's got removal, which is actually kind of fine for us here. We will go get, what do we need? Well, we have a multiversal passage. I guess we already have an island, so I'll go get a mountain. Actually, it looks like we need swamps more, so I'll go get that. Though, maybe I'm supposed to get the less likely to draw ones. That would probably be smarter. Okay. Yeah, we just go search for another basic, I guess. Not totally sure what we're doing. This is kind of crazy, though, that they'll be able to get our Scion. That doesn't make us happy. This is only creatures that went to graveyard. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing otherwise. I mean, I guess technically I could play Scion, Crew, it'll trigger this. I mean, those are words. I mean, like, I don't know if they do anything. Yeah, still not in our best bet. If your opponent hasn't played anything in black, like, you know the first creature you play is just going to die. Like, there's no need for us to be doing all that. Let's get a forest. Let's play this tapped. And I guess we just pass. Does this have to be triggered as a sorcery? No. Excellent. Oh, demon. That's a problem. Can we get lucky? I don't know that answer. If we play this, we trigger these, get this. But it has to be solved first. So this would be attacking for just 7. Oh, boy. I don't know what we want to do here, because I don't think triggering these does enough. And then they would be able to copy this. Yeah, I don't think we get to do anything with it. This is the type of situations I'm talking about. Like, I don't even know what this deck's supposed to do in this scenario. And don't get me wrong, I think our opponent's playing not the best cards in black to be playing, but there's really nothing we can do here. All right, now that they bit, we can actually at least, we take 2 still. But we get to block this guy, so that's something. I mean, I'm just going to play on the assumption we're going to lose both of our creatures. I'm just going to play on the assumption that we're going to lose both of our creatures here. Resolve, decline. Yeah, we're just doing nothing here. We're just dead. I can't imagine. Yeah, we just die next turn, right? Well, I guess not necessarily. Hold on. Hold on. Because if they kill both these, but then attack with both of these, they still... Okay, well, now we're dead anyway. All right, GG's. All right, I'm going to keep it just because we got these 2 together, but I feel like if something happens to that, we're kind of cooked here. Let's put this on blue? I don't really know. You know what? I was actually hoping to draw this card because I was just thinking, man, it'll make life so much easier. Let's go get... I think I'm going to stick with this plan of getting the lands that are less likely to be drawn. Oh, well, we're just going to get milled out anyway, so what does it matter? Actually, I say that. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, might as well attempt to cast it. Probably gets countered, because this is obviously a control pile, but what else are we going to do? Sure. We'll play this guy. Doing this first, so if there's more like divert disaster, we don't auto lose it, we can pay for it. And then here, I guess we get a swamp. I don't know. Try to cast this. See how the opponent feels about it. They might just want to counter it for the sake of countering it. I don't know. Ooh, they gave us a time color. Hell yeah. I mean, because they're not going to kill us with our life total anyway. It's irrelevant. Ooh, and it gets double strike. How you like that? This is so dumb. They chose quickly, so I'm pretty sure they took a land there. Okay. I guess we gotta try. If they just kill it, they kill it. Like, what else are we gonna do? Sure. Oh, I can't play that here? Alright. Okay, I can play that. I just had to wait for those to resolve. Alright. Give this double strike? Alright. Alright. So, we won a game that I don't even think we should have won. Or I don't know. We weren't in a position to win yet. And then we won this one because the opponent, effectively because the opponent got stuck on lands. But I don't know. Maybe this was a legit win because that type of deck really doesn't do much against creatures that are already on the battlefield anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. This deck's wild. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is one we can't keep, or aren't supposed to keep anyway. Well, see, now I don't know what to do with this hand, because we have... Obviously, we keep the case, we keep some lands. We want this, but, like... Alright, I'm going to put this away, I guess. I mean... Gosh, I don't even know what to do. Alright, sure. I'm just going to keep putting this on Spider until I find another reason to put this on something else. Because I for real don't know. I'm genuinely racking my brain as to... Well, drawing a second one sucks. It's kind of the issue with these Leylines anyways. If you don't get them early in your opener, they're kind of poopy draws later. Alright, well, at least we'll probably be able to cast... Well, we won't be able to cast that, because Cavern of Souls only works for creatures. Oh, boy. I guess I'll grab one of these. Though, I guess I could have got an island so I could play another one of these. Would have been smarter. Alright, go Cornucopia. And these even come into play tapped, right? For each most colored planet you control. Yeah, so if these came into play untapped, then that might be a thing, but everything's tapped. So that doesn't even help us. It's very disappointing. Do I even want to take a point of damage? Probably not under the circumstances. Alright. And even now, we play this for each multicolored permanent you control. So it'd be 4. So we get 4 2/2s. They do have a couple of enchantments they can get back. I feel like we're just struggling so hard right now. Alright. You got it. And he calls a vestige. That's an interesting one. Because we could get this for free. Oh, but this will be gone by the time this enters the battlefield. So it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, yeah. Alright. I guess Spider. I don't know. Like, everything's just going to be on Spiders. Okay. So if I play this, I get effectively 4 2/2s. And then I could use this plus some to crew this up and maybe give that, whatever, double strike. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll try. What else are we going to do, you know? Gain us some life in the process. Make 4 duders. Sure. They can't attack, but whatever. So that's something. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but it's something. All right, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, it actually had a split up too on top of everything else. All right. I mean, I guess it's kind of the downfall of that card is that there are a fair amount of split ups still floating around, so. But it is what it is, I guess. And this is colorless, so we don't even get credit for life gain there. I mean, I guess we just play it the hard way, but we don't get anything for it. Pass? If it gave it haste, maybe. But I think we're dead. If they have anything that gets rid of a creature, we can't do anything here. Right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I guess we're not dead. We're close. What do they have to get back? Another Fenrir? Alright. Yeah, and they're at 42 now, so there's... Okay, well, we were dead anyway. Alright. Like, we weren't doing anything there. This is a mulligan. This we will keep. And my instinct was just to keep the other case, actually, because I still don't know what the colors are doing in here. I'm just play that tapped. Still feels very odd to me. That's all. Like, I guess it's cool if they have double strike when these are doing their thing, but... You know, at the end of the day, it's like, is that enough to be worth it? I don't know. Let's go get this. All right, Maze Mine Tome, sure. Another color. Let's play this. Go get the planes. I'll go ahead and play this. You know what? Might as well get some damage in here while we can. Or at least attempt to. Would you like to just bounce it? Wow, you're gonna know where to run it. Okay, sure. I mean, we can play it again later, so it's fine. So I guess the plan next turn is play this. Play this. Sure. Nor run the other... Okay. A little aggressive, but fine. Get in there. I guess I need to play this again just so I'll be able to play it regularly the following turn, right? Because it'll just die and then, yeah. All right. It technically died twice to its own warp trigger, which is funny. Well, that's cute. All right. We're back at it. Go to the attack step. Target 1. Target 2. All right. Play this. All right. We will go just get an island, I suppose. Should have played this there, but kind of trying to hold on to some secretive information if we can. Now, here's the good thing. If they kill our time colors, we would be able to play both and still double strike for 8. So I'm finally getting to see these guys come through. Sure. And if they have kill spells, it's still valid. Yep. All right. They didn't have it. Fantastic. I mean, I guess the time colors allow you to beat control decks is a thing. So, I mean, they have some value. I don't know, man. This is a weird one for sure. I think we want to mulligan this. This has to be better, right? Like, I'm going to convince myself that it is. It's probably not, but we do have each of the Leylines. So I don't know. So far, I don't even think we've seen where the blue Leylines even mattered. So to this point, I still don't even know if putting it on Spider is even right or wrong. Legitly. Which feels insane, because I feel like at this point, I should know. So it's probably obvious, and I'm just not seeing it, but it feels kind of bad. Yeah, let's... I mean, really, now that I'm looking at it, is black, all that black in here just for time color? Yeah, I must be missing something, because they're playing a lot of black sources for the time color, and I can't imagine that being fully correct. So something feels off. Alright, you get my cornucopia. I was like, that's what I would take. Alright, might as well go get this. And we'll play it. Alright. So we have a board that doesn't do anything right now. This is what I feared when I saw the list, though. Was like, okay, we got all these permanents, but then what do they do? And these, unfortunately, don't give haste. It's flying, double strike, vigilance. Now, if the opponent's tapped out and we get Big Spider, that's cool. We at least get to hit for 10 and gain 10, so that's something. But otherwise, we're not doing much here. Yeah, speaking of, I guess we go ahead and play it. I don't even know what we choose. Do we go with... I don't know. I'm just going to put them both on Spider. They're playing green. Maybe they get rid of it. I don't know. But at this point, we're just dead, right? They play a land. They make a big 6/6. We lose 2, take 1, take 7, 8, 9, and then we're just dead. I mean, Riddler, you're cute, but I don't know what you're supposed to do here. 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, I guess we're not dead. Not officially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't even have a way to play this and then recast it. Oh, we didn't even get to cast it on the turn anyway. We get 2 cards. I'm trying to think what can we do with the 2 cards we get, but let's just see. Just give ourselves a chance to take advantage of the situation. I mean, that could have been worse, I guess. But it's actually too slow here, right? Because these creatures come into play tapped. Oh, well, now we're dead, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's Xaxes. Alright, we're dead anyway. This is kind of the issue, though, right? Like, the deck did pretty much what it wanted to do. We play this, even the next turn, all our creatures are tapped, so we don't get any value. This was sort of what I ran into when I played it in the early access event, in the streamer event. But, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is a mulligan. Keep it, I guess? I don't even know. What are we doing with this? Sure. I can't imagine this is good. Put this in play on black? The problem is, like, you want double black for the time color, but then there's nothing else that needs black, which makes it extra weird. Because then you're trying to, like, play a card. Like, you're trying to set up your mana to allow you to do things that you don't have enough options taking advantage of, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of wordy, but I don't know. At least here, maybe, if they don't get rid of our stuff, we could play the station and get 4 2/2s. So there's some value there. Or we just die in a couple turns. That's a thing. Hey, we actually got it. Okay, this is the moment, right? All right, so we play this, gain 4 life, so we hope we don't, or 5 life, hope we don't die here. Then we get to attack with a bunch of crazy spiders. We get to do the thing. All right, so we take 8+. Yeah, all right. Opponent's also getting a crap ton of life here, by the way. Well, that's cool, but that won't trigger till the end of turn. So we'll put Spider. So I think Spider was secretly the right call. We just didn't know. All right, gain the life. Then, does this give all spiders? Oh, we don't get Vigilance as part of our package. That's cool, though. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and this. Actually, if we just gain all the life, they're not going to kill us. Whatever. Like, if they do, they do. Congrats. But I can't imagine they are here. Yeah, those can block. And it does make your duder a 9 power, so that's something. Those are also 4s, so it's not like they're small. Time color. You will be a spider. Actually, let me think about how to play this. Because we have 5, 6... I mean... This is just dumb. We're just swinging haymakers for life totals here. And that's only 8. We can make it 9, 10. So I'd have to use this if I want to turn this on. Alright, let's do this for sure. And get... I don't even think it matters here at this point. Play that. Play this just straight up. If I make this a 7/15, I technically could try to block that. I don't know if that's in our best interest. What is that? 9, 12, 16? All right. 5, 6, 7. Yep. And one more. And then I guess we just attack with this. All right, so we get a bunch of stuff because we have a bajillion permanents. Probably play... We've already played a land for the turn. We could play Cornucopia, or we could just play another... This dude, maybe? And then the turn. Discard a bunch of things. Alright. At least now if they sweep the board, we could just rebuild fairly quickly. And at least at the moment, we could chump block a couple of things. And this does give stuff trample. So first strike trample with double strike is pretty nice. Yeah, we're not going to take a 10 ball here. That's a bit much. You'd give stuff haste? Nope, flying, first strike, trample, lifelink. Oh, it does give stuff haste. Hold up. Okay, so this whole video... Man, I have so much to say at the end of this. But this will be a spider that we could give a bunch of counters to. How many is it? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we do 6. Sure. Actually, let me double check this real quick. Because if I make it, give it haste, it dies, I get to move counters to something. So that's pretty big. Yeah, I don't know. I think we just go for it here. It just go here. Let's just make it 5. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, I still had one more. Dang it. Ah, well, goof that up. All right, we'll give this, since it's the, well, I guess this is the biggest thing. Yeah, and everybody get in there. I'll have lifelink and stuff, so whatever. I'm just gonna end up decking myself. All right. End the turn, I think. Put the counters on this guy. Oh, fantastic. It at least makes this easier. So we don't need another... Actually, maybe want to keep at least one Leyline. All right. Let's get rid of... I don't even know here. Like, don't need that. Hellkite's probably good. Let's get rid of a couple of these basics. Let's get rid of Riddler. How many cards I gotta get rid of? One of these. One of these? Alright, jeez. I mean, in reality, I can't even... I mean, I guess I could attack... Now that a bunch of our tokens died, we can attack with that now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm drawing 7. Woo. Opponent can gain life and go to... Well, that has reach. I mean, obviously we'll block. Who had double strike there? Oh, it's because it's first strike and regular strike. I was like, what? Alright, so opponent should just be dead here, right? Give this guy a double strike. Well, no, they have a bunch of things to block with. You're not dead yet. I just have to try not to deck ourselves, is the situation. Sure. Play Riddler. Riddler will have haste. How many cards do I have? I have 22. I have to be real careful here. I was just debating if it's worth it to just do this and then that, but that's probably not it. All right. Let's Riddler. Okay. Give this duder double strike, I guess. And attack. Alright, I have 12 cards left. I don't think they have enough toughness to stay alive here, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, if that's how they're blocking, they're dead. Yeah, because then we just get to kill stuff off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I guess we were going to win that anyway, so it's fine. They go to 9, then we get to smash them for the last of it. Okay, that was a crazy game to finish on, but let's talk about this. All right, y'all. I played almost 4 hours with this deck, and like, at the very end, we did get to see, okay, the whole thing came together, right? We had the Leyliner transformation that was counting for spiders, then we got a Scion that survived, and then, yeah, but at any point, had the opponent gotten anything that gets rid of an enchantment, or anything that gets rid of the Scion or the Earth Spiders, we were just dead, right? It's simple, even just a shelter by Ghost would have been enough. I think this has a lot of the same problems I ran into with the other, like, and I will say this, the win percentage was not very good. Right? So I'm just going to tell you that up front. If you're going to play this, play it in the play queue. You don't want to take it to the ladder. I'm surprised to see that the other creator that had gone, I think it was like 11-2 or something, whatever, could have just been a hot run. Maybe I mulligan terrible. Could be a lot of things, honestly, as to why. But I think if you do play this, I think the Broodguard Elite is not great. While it's not terrible, even at the end we got to see some stuff you could do with it because you're able to give it double strike or whatever. It's kind of cool. But I just feel like there's got to be something better you could play, whether it's counters, board sweepers, just a ton of other cards that would just be better to help you set up to get to the situation that you want. Same thing with the Nova Hellkite. Like, it's kind of here to just be a red permanent more than anything else. Like, it does have haste and it flies, so it's cool every once in a while. It'll get to do its thing. But I don't even know if it's worth it. I'd rather cut these 3 cards and find some type of sweeper we could play. We're already playing all the colors. So just find some sweeper we could play and put that in the spot. Leyline of Transformation, it's a weird call here because it's good if you have the Scion of the Earth Spider, but we only have 2 Scions and we can't really search for them. So that makes it kind of tough on trying to mulligan to either of these cards. Now, it seems like it's at least worth 1 good mulligan to try to get to the Leyline of the Guild Pack, but that's probably it. You know, like, I don't even... Y'all saw multiple times, I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm just going to call Spider and tuck it away if I have to mulligan or whatever. So, yeah, it's a weird one, man. Congrats. I always think it's cool when people are trying different stuff and doing neat things. But this is one I cannot recommend. And I feel like I put enough games in with it to have a reasonable feel for, you know, how it plays and whatever. But, yeah, this one... I don't know, even Anocausal Vestige was fine, but not great. The fact that it puts... I think the issue here is we almost don't have enough time without the sweepers for our stuff to enter the battlefield tapped. And it's kind of the issue even with the station, is that, alright, I got to the turn where I can play a station, I have like 5 or 6 tap 2/2s, but then we're just dead because we're playing against like a Boros burn or aggro deck type thing, right? So there's just weird situations here. Again, love the creativity. Hopefully there is a better deck in the future for the station. This is the second one I've tried. I've not been impressed with either. One of my own, one from somebody else. But, yeah, opportunities there. Again, if you have the cards, feel free to try this on the play queue. I just wouldn't play it on the ladder. But, you know, link will be in the description if you want to try it out. But, hey, feel free to watch the next video. YouTube says you like it. And honestly, we have a bunch of other cool, fun decks on the channel, so you'll probably enjoy those. But that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.